Hi everybody, Wallace here with another video, and here we are in the year 2025. Hope everybody had a good holiday season and New Year period. Mine was mostly spent recovering from surgery, so here we are in the second part of a late to the party with series going over certain bits and pieces from both the point changes and the balance dataslate that was released in December for Warhammer 40,000. This video in particular concerning changes to the Necrons. So let's get to it. And as far as the dataslate goes, it's largely changes in wording changes. So let's get into it. First up, we have the Annihilation Legion detachment. Now this detachment is one of my personal favourites because, as I've mentioned before, I love destroyers. And this is the detachment that also loves destroyers. So, the Annihilation Protocol detachment Wirral has had a new paragraph added to it. And that paragraph now reads, each time a destroyer cult unit from your army makes a ranged attack that targets the closest eligible target, add a +1 to the armor penetration characteristic of that attack. Extra point of AP at range. I'm not going to turn that down. I like it. I really like it. Next up, we have a slight tweak to the Hyperlegion Crypt Detachment Wirral, namely concerning the battle size table. So it's now in an incursion game. So incursion, if you're not familiar, is up to 1,000 points. It affects 1 unit. Strike Force, which is pretty much your average general communal garden size game of 40k, 2 units. And when you go bigger, 3,000 plus points, Onslaught, up to 3 units is affected. And the final Necron contribution from the datasheet is a bit of verbiage change to the Cosmic Precision Stratagem, from the same detachment. So you change the target section to target, and 1 Necron unit from your army, excluding the monster units. That's the new bit of verbiage that they've added. That is a wyvern using the deep strike or hyperphasing abilities this phase. So, in addition to 1 detachment, some little tweaks to another, and that is pretty much it for Necrons as far as the balance data slate goes. But now let's go to the points, where there's a little more to digest. Now, as usual, when I cover points, because I normally do them in a separate video, but because there's that few balance data slate changes to go over, I figured I'd just do the points in the same video. If I don't mention the unit, points haven't changed. So let's look at the Katana Shard of the Nightbringer. It has now had a 10-point increase to 305. Likewise, the Katana Shard of the Void Dragon has also had a 10-point increase to a flat 300. The Transcending Catan has had a 10-point increase to 295. The Hexmark Destroyer has had a slight increase by 5 points to 75. And the Royal Warden has had a slight increase from 40 to 50, so 10-point increase. It's not all bad news on point increases. Some units have gotten a bit cheaper, which is always nice. Canoptic Wraiths, 10 points cheaper for a squad of 3, so they're now 115. A squad of 6 is 20 points cheaper, now setting you back to 130. Ophidian Destroyers is 10 points cheaper for a squad of 3, now at 80 points. A squad of 6 will set you back 160, which is a 20-point decrease. The Plasmancer has had a 5-point decrease down to 60. The Ghost Arc Transport has had a 10-point decrease down to 115. A 5-man squad of Immortals is slightly cheaper at 70 points, as is a 10-man squad of Necron Warriors, which are now 10 points cheaper at 90 points. And that just about covers everything concerning Necrons within the Balance Dataslate and the Minotaur and Field Manual. So, what do you guys reckon? Will any of these tweaks to the points and the Dataslate affect your Necron army lists? As always, let me know in the comments, and until the next video, I shall catch you guys later. Bye!